All right, Brigida, now on Bounce, you can join the fight to defeat ALS this year right here in Charlotte. The ALS Association Jim Catfish Hunter chapter is raising money to help find a cure. Here to talk with us about the mission is Melanie McCullough, the Communications and Marketing Manager, and Brendan Pinkley, the youngest member of the Charlotte Walk to Defeat ALS Committee. And Melanie, I'm very happy to see you, but this is a rock star right here, and we got beside us. I've been really waiting for this interview. Thanks to both of you for being here tonight.
Thank you for having us.
All right, first, Melanie, for those who might not know what ALS is, can you give them a short description?
Sure, yes. ALS is a disease that traps people in their own bodies. People are unable to use their muscles, so they lose the ability to walk, to talk, and eventually to breathe. There's no cure yet, there are no treatments, and people usually only live about 2 to 5 years after being diagnosed.
All right, it's also known as Lou Gehrig's disease, of the famous baseball player, which is how Brendan came into it. We'll get to that in just a second.
Yes.
But you want to mention that as well?
Yes, absolutely. It's named after Lou Gehrig, who proclaimed himself the luckiest man on the face of the earth, even while admitting that he had ALS and was dying. Because he had played for the New York Yankees and lived a dream.
Yeah, and hence the New York Yankees outfit here. Now, you have walks all during the year, but ALS month is actually May. We tried to get you on, but we couldn't get you booked, but we have you here now. Why is May the month for ALS?
Yeah, May is ALS Awareness Month. So every May there's a public policy conference and National Advocacy Day in Washington, D.C. Nearly 1,000 people were there just a couple of weeks ago in D.C. talking to Congress about how they can help us find a cure for this disease.
And you had a very successful walk in April. Craig Clary, who's been here on WBTV News on Bounce as well, to come on and preview that big walk. They had a great turnout and a great fun.
They did, yes. We've raised almost $300,000 for that, and money's still coming in. The fundraising for that walk will continue through July. So
yes. How does the money, the ALS Association North Carolina chapter, support patients living in the state with that money?
We have about 500 people living in North Carolina with ALS, and the money helps them. It helps fund research, of course, which is where we'll ultimately get a cure, but it provides medical equipment they need free of charge. It costs about $200,000 a year for someone with ALS, so it provides financial grants to help them pay for some of the expenses that insurance doesn't cover as well.
Okay, and we bring in Brendan because, and I understood the story, and let me make sure I get this right. You became because your favorite number is what?
Number 4.
Number 4. And Lou Gehrig's number was?
Number 4.
And you saw it, and somebody told you about Lou Gehrig's disease, and you just wanted to help, right?
Mm-hmm.
And tell people, what after you decided you wanted to help, what did you do?
I decided I wanted to do the walk and help raise money for ALS so somebody I care about doesn't get diagnosed, or if they do, help find a cure to it.
That is fantastic. And tell everybody how much money you've raised. How long have you been doing it now for, raising money?
I've been raising money for 4 years.
4 years.
And I've raised about $14,000.
$14,000. Give them a big round of applause, guys. That is absolutely fantastic. You know, to do that and not have anything to do with the disease, so to speak, but just because you felt it was something you wanted to do. That's pretty cool. Give me a high five on that one. All right, now, why did you decide to get involved in the ALS fight?
ALS is a very personal disease to me. I've lost a college mentor to it, and I lost an uncle actually on the day of a week before our walk here in Charlotte. And we really need to bring awareness. It's a rare disease. There are about 20,000 people in the U.S. living with it at any time. But I think a lot of that is because people don't live very long with it. So.
Right. And we've heard so much about it in the news, obviously, because of Lou Gehrig. So we certainly appreciate you all being here. Anything else you want to mention? How can people get involved? How can people, if they want to just say, off the street, I want to come and volunteer and help, what do they do?
That would be great. They can go to our website, which is alsnc.org, and there's a page you can volunteer, you can donate. Any way you would love to help, we would love to have people involved. Okay. They can come out to the walks and meet Brendan and get involved that way as well.
All right, and Brendan, what school do you go to?
I go to Myers Park Traditional.
Myers Park Traditional. Everybody said Brigida went to Myers Park High School, so she's over there looking at us.
I went to Myers Park Traditional.
Oh, you did Traditional
too.
as well?
Yes.
She went to Myers Park Traditional.
Yes.
Congratulations. So does he not make you proud?
Oh, my God. That is so awesome. Way to go, Brendan.
All right, Brendan, thank you so much. Melanie, a pleasure to have you both here. For more information on donating for this cause, log on to WBTV.com. Look in the web extra section under the home tab. Once again, thank you, and continued success in the fight.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Brigida?
All right, Delaney.